is Beth from Beth's Cake and Kitchen.
And I'm Deborah in Beth's Cake and Kitchen.
And I've been looking at everybody making hot chocolate bombs, and I wanted to try my hand at that because they're so neat.
So we found this heart-shaped mold.
So instead of the round spheres you have to mold together with chocolate, I thought that was too much for me to handle. So I thought this will be easier to make a heart-shaped hot chocolate bomb. So we're going to give it a try. So the first thing that we need is our mold, chocolate, and these are a really good brand. If you're local, I got that at Martin's Farm Market in Hagerstown. And I got the dehydrated marshmallows.
Also from Martin's Farm Market.
And I wanted to get a really great brand. Maybe Swiss Miss is that brand. There was only 2 brands in the store I was in, so I had to end up with Swiss Miss hot chocolate mix. So those are the ingredients. All right, so what I have is a double boiler from Pampered Chef. I'm not sure if they still sell that or not, but what it was the pan that fits down into any pan that you have. I'm gonna turn that on low. The water just needs to be simmering. It doesn't really need to be boiling. And I'm gonna pour in these milk chocolate flavored wafers. They are a good brand, and I think that'll make a difference with the hot chocolate. You don't want to get the cheap stuff. So I'm just gonna put that much in. What do you think, Deborah? Is that a good amount?
I think that's a good amount to start with.
Okay, yes. And they're gonna melt pretty quickly. These wafers melt quickly, and then we'll paint the insides of the mold. What Deborah's doing is she's taking the small scoop from Pampered Chef, and she's putting 1 scoopful in each mold. And then I have a silicone brush that we are going to paint the inside of this mold with. That seems like a lot of chocolate, Deborah. I think
it'll be enough. Yeah, go ahead and start painting some.
I'll be in your way.
No, you won't.
So I'm just going to make sure I get down in the... These have quite a little...
It's got a little hole down in it, like a ridge.
Yeah. So I'm planning on doing 2 layers. We'll paint a layer and then put it in the freezer and another layer, because I want to make sure there aren't any holes for hot chocolate mix to seep out of. This is harder than you would think. Maybe.
I wonder if a spoon would work.
Well,
to spread it.
A small brush, I think is what I need. Okay, let me go get a smaller one.
Okay.
And then we'll restart again with the small one.
We're going to work on this.
What a fairly new brush. Okay.
Okay, we need to dip your brush in chocolate first, so you'll have just a tad bit more chocolate. Your pastry brush, so you can brush it on and not have any spaces left. Well, any spaces.
Too thin. Hey, what about this brush? I'm going to try this little brush here. Oh, it's working pretty good.
A small paint brush. This is just a small, new, clean.
Yeah, this is actually new. I don't know that I would want to use one of mine that weren't new.
Oh, no, I would think I'd want it new if I was going to cook with it.
Well, yeah. Use the same one every time I did chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that it's doing a whole lot better than yours. I think I need more than...
I think the 1 small scoop may not be quite enough, and I've been just dipping in the chocolate.
That's what I'm thinking.
And getting some more.
Just like you're painting it.
And I'm just painting the inside of the mold so that it's fully covered. And we'll have a nice shell when we're done to put our...
But we are doing a second coat, so we don't need to, like, stress too much.
Yeah, we're not going to stress. Freeze that.
To find out where the holes were, I took a flashlight and I shined it on the bottom, and Deborah could see exactly where they were. So that was very, very useful. Give that a try.
Okay, do that again.
Okay, so she's fixing up any little holes that we have in there before we pop it in the freezer. In about 5 minutes, it's set up really good. Okay, we are ready to pop the chocolate cups out of the mold. Let's see how well that works. Push on the bottom. Gently. I think 1 person at a time working should do.
Yeah, thanks.
Ooh. Wow, that's so pretty. The inside looks pretty messy, but the outside, woohoo. Okay, filling time. I'm gonna take the Swiss Miss and put it inside the hot chocolate bomb.
Oh my.
If it fills it too full, I guess we don't want to fill it too full, Deborah. There's so much chocolate, you don't need the whole thing anyway. It's gonna be too chocolate.
I got it too full, didn't I?
I think the pudding thing on the top you do. Why don't you get a spoon and dip some out to the next one. Now I'm putting the dehydrated marshmallows in there because they're very nice. Because we are going to fill the top up with chocolate to seal it in. We don't want a huge amount of chocolate because we already have so much. And so you don't need a whole package. We're ready now to put some chocolate on the top to close it up. I'm starting to realize why hot chocolate bombs are selling for $6 in our county. What do you think?
I think so. They're quite an event to make.
They are, and I'm also thinking if you're going to go to the trouble to do this, you do want to use the very best ingredients to make a really good cup of hot chocolate. Okay, great.
There you go.
Now I'm just going to throw some more of those on the top. So pretty. I also think you could do like Valentine's Day sprinkles. Another variation would be crushed peppermints, to do a peppermint one. If you wanted to do a Reese cup hot chocolate bomb, you could put powdered peanut butter. The peanut butter powder you can buy in the store.
And chop up a Reese cup to lay on top.
Yeah, that would be really pretty too. That'd be really neat. Okay, here is our completed hot chocolate bomb, heart shape. I love it. What do you think, Deborah?
It's beautiful.
Okay, we're pouring some 8 ounces of milk over the hot chocolate bomb.
Hot milk.
Hot milk, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, and letting that melt. Then I'm going to get a spoon and we're going to stir it for approximately 1 minute. Okay, you see it still hasn't broke open. It hasn't melted through anywhere. We'll just wait and see if that happens. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to stir it for a minute because you want to make sure all that thick chocolate and peanut butter powder, and it's melting really fast.
It's not peanut butter powder.
I'm sorry,
hot chocolate.
We were just talking about adding some peanut butter powder to it. Just a little bit of chocolate left. Don't think it's going to take the full minute.
Wow, that looks really rich.
Yeah, I only used 8 ounces of milk. We may find that 10 ounces is preferable because this might be too rich. It'll be to each person's taste.
You've got to make sure your mug is big enough to hold your chocolate bomb plus your milk.
Yeah. This mug is plenty big. This was 8 ounces of milk plus that huge chocolate bomb, so we're good. Pretty much if your mug's wide enough to hold that bomb, it'd probably be big enough. Okay, we're going to sample that and see what we think. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to take a picture of you sampling it.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I think that everybody who receives one of these is going to really like it. That's really good. Okay, so here it is packaged and ready to be given for Valentine's Day. I made a little label, making sure that I put on the back how to make it. Pardon me. It says mix with 8 to 10 ounces of hot milk for 1 minute. And there's the nice, cute, adorable little hot chocolate bomb packaged up and ready to be delivered.